YouTube, and thank you so much, subscribers, for tuning in to another video from Ronnie. I am from Florida, Sunshine State, and today was beautiful. So I am going to get right into this video. I promise you it will not be long. And it is in regards to incarcerated signer. So a couple of days ago, I received a notification for a loan modification. And one of the signers is in prison, in jail, incarcerated, living at the correctional institution here in Florida. And so before I go any further, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and hit the like button and share this information so that when you receive any type of signing that requires the signer to sign, but they are incarcerated, you will have an idea of what you need to do. Now, my jurisdiction is Alachua County. I do Marion County. I do Putnam County. But here in North Florida, this is the way that the signings are handled here. So I'll give you a little bit of information at the end so you can follow the rules where you are. In my jurisdiction, a regular notary, commissioned notary, cannot visit the prison, the jail alone. You cannot make an appointment to go and do a signing. So here are the options and what we have to do to get the signings completed. So I received a loan modification, and on the loan modification, it has 4 names. It has, I think they all are related. And so 3 of the names, they had already signed their portion. And one person, of course, is incarcerated. And so this is how we have to go about doing it. So what you do, you call the institution and you say, you know, your name, your notary, you have documents that an inmate needs to sign. And of course, you need their full name and you need their DC, Department of Corrections number. You need their number. Now, the documents that I received, all of their information was on here, and I had the DC number, so that was amazing because I did not have to look it up or call Rocket Mortgage to find out what the DC number was. So you call the institution and you ask for the classification department. When you ask for the classification department, you give them the DC number, and then they will first verify if the person is there or not. Then they will give you the complete mailing address, not a P.O. box, the street address to mail your documents to. And so once you do that, if you have a return label, which in my packet, I had a return label, but of course the return label was FedEx. And that's where the problem comes in, because anything that you send to a prison, a jail, an institution, correctional, it has to be delivered by the United States Postal Service. You cannot hand deliver in person. You cannot use DHL. You cannot use UPS. You cannot use FedEx. Of course, a lot of our assignments come with a label with mostly FedEx and UPS. Well, their policy is you cannot deliver to them by those carriers other than USPS. And if you have a return label where you're wanting the return documents to be returned to you or the mortgage company, you have to purchase another label from USPS. Okay? They will not accept FedEx or UPS in my jurisdiction, which is Florida. Now, some of the counties may be a little different, but all of the counties where I live, they do not accept them, okay? So what you will have to do is either contact the signing service, which in this one, It is First American Signature Services, so fast. And so you either pay for the USPS labels yourself and seek reimbursement, or you call the signing service and say, hey, I have a FedEx label, I have a USP label, UPS label. However, I need you to send me a USPS label. So once you get that information, you get the label, then you mail your entire packet to the prison or the jail, and you send the entire packet and you send it to them, and you label everything that the inmate needs to sign. And they will have a assigned notary that works for the prison to handle the entire notarization packet for you. And once the inmate or the signer has completed all of the packet, then the notary from the prison will mail everything back to the company that hired you. Okay? So this is one that is still pending. I mailed it out. They got it like January, the first week of January, and they are working on it. And so I don't have to do anything else. I will just wait for my reimbursement because I paid the $32 to have it shipped to the prison one day express, and I will be reimbursed along with the regular fee. Now, this one again was a loan mod. It was about, I think, 21 pages, but there was only maybe like 2 or 3 signatures and 2 notarizations. And so I'll get reimbursed for the USPS label. So I don't know if any of you all have done this particular signing before like this. This is my very first one out of 4 years. This is the first time that I've had to do a signing where one of the parties was incarcerated. Okay, so let me give you one more thing that's important. And this is the only way that an outside notary will be able to do it. If the signer has an attorney or they have a bail bondman that is willing to go with you, then you can schedule an appointment, and both parties have to go together, and you will call, ask for classifications, and you will schedule an appointment, and then you can get it done that way. In my case, the signer did not have an attorney. He did not have a bail bondman. So an attorney in the prison has to do all of the paperwork. And so this is new to me. I learned a lot. Normally with my loan mods, I am done with them within 3 to 5 days. This one, I've had it for a couple of weeks, but it normally takes a little bit longer when they are incarcerated. And so study up a little bit on your county and drop right down there. Tell me how your county handles signers who are incarcerated. I would love to know how your county, your jurisdiction is handling signings that require a notary and requires the documents to be completed. So that is the gist of it. This one, they did pay me good, but unfortunately, I could not drive my car up there and just go and check in with ID. And so I'm anxious to see how long the process really takes. And so far, I think it's probably going to take about 30 days. I really do. And so tell me about yours. If you have any questions, please drop them right down there. And that is my content for today. I know I have been basically telling you all about my life as a journey, how much fun I am having, encouraging you all to get out there and start your business. But what's important right now is that you thrive for yourself. I'm thriving for Ronnie, but I'm also encouraging you to step out there and do it, okay? And so that is it for right now. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like this video if you think it is helpful to you and your business. Share this video, and most important, don't forget to hit the bell. Okay? All right, so thank you so much. Have a great one, and I will see you on what? My next video. Bye!